title is not going to be accurate any longer. There we go. Did they ever respond to my bug report? No. All right, let's do this. So I started this level earlier today, and then it was time to pick up my son from school. So we have the giant block of ice. We need to move this ice block all the way over here. We can move it by either attacking it and dealing at least 5 damage with the attack, or we can use push and or pull actions on it. And my party has a lot of push and pull actions. Although I can't use this crosswinds pull. What have I been able to use? Lifting Gust worked on it. Whipping Gale works on it. And then Javelin should work. And Kinetic Transfer should work. Okay, my Blink Blade... Yeah, I think Blink Blade had to lose a card to damage at one point in time. So he's not looking too hot. Monsters, I have the challenge... Whenever I suffer damage from an attack that's not reduced by shield, they get to add push, which with the hazards that I create has messed me up a little bit. Yeah, that was why Blinkblade had to lose a card. But, I mean, this should be very winnable, right? I've got a Banner of Strength out. I don't have my push on Explosive Epicenter anymore here. That would be really good right here. What can Snowflake do? Snowflake wants to nap. What can Kelp do? I can't afford to melee this guy. Unless it's this crippling terror loss, but that doesn't feel worth it. And I don't really need to go for the soul hunger loss, I don't think. It seems like it's probably best to just move next to this guy and stun him. Make him take damage for a turn. Best would be for me to just go invisible over here so that he has to walk through hazard. I guess I can move and stun him and then teleport over to this side. And then he has to walk through hazards. Does he have to walk through 2? No, he just has to walk through 1 hazard. So he wouldn't quite die to that, but he would be very low. And then I could kill him with, like, Whipping Gale. Do I want to long rest Snowflake? Snowflake really looks like I could short rest just fine. Kinetic Transfer is really good here. Move in, attack this guy with push. I could even poison him. The only problem is that then Kelp is in like a... is in a weird place. Okay, but what I can do is I can teleport Kelp to here. And so if I push this guy with Kinetic Transfer to that spot and teleport Kelp right here and stun this guy, there won't be a hex that this guy can hit Kelp from. And then he's going to take a lot of hazard damage. He might hit Snowflake. They have really high base attack. Base attack 5. Oh, but the deck is really stacked in my favor right now. They do have +2 and crit, but no +1s left. Okay. I like this. And then, okay, I can just throw the air support for bonus damage into this guy. The problem is if it kills. So I want, yeah, Kelp is after Blink Blade, and so I go first. Yeah, I go Banner Spear, then Blink Blade, then Kelp. And I'll be able to target everything perfectly. Okay. This works out very well. So I will buff the damage, and we are in range of the banner. And just straight kill. Beautiful. Then Blink Blade, Kinetic Transfer. I'll go ahead and throw poison onto this, because this was my... I should have done everything, because this was my last attack of the rest cycle. And I'll just push him to right here. And grab this. And then Kelp teleports here. Picks up this loot. Wounds him. And stuns. Okay, and now Flake can just pull him or something, and he goes down. And from here I should be able to Whipping Gale the ice block along with hitting him. So we will just drop Biting Frost. Blink Blade can long rest. Banner. I probably am just leaving the Banner of Strength behind, right? Let's just get a regroup going on somebody. Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave the Banner of Strength behind. It's way too far back. Can Whipping Gale hit? Yes, it can. So this guy dies. We get to heal Kelp. And push the ice block. And then heal Flake. Regenerate onto the banner. And unfortunately just leave my Banner of Strength behind. Teleport here and pick up this loot. Ooh, Corpse Cap. Very nice. Very nice. I really wanted Corpse Cap and Rock Root. I don't think there was Rock Root in this level. I've got 3 blesses on Blink Blade from this Make It Count. I just haven't drawn them. But I have a Muscle Potion. I have a Muscle and Power Potion, so I need to just rip those. Flashing Flurries is an okay card to rip them with. 2 target attack 5. Play that with Precision Timing. I need a lot of movement from where I am. I think we drop Make It Count at this point. I could add another Bless, but that seems almost excessive. So let's go Birds in a Tempest plus Snowball. I'm going to heal up Blink Blade and just move forward. I think I'm just going to tank a hazard. It'll be fine. I can use Javelin to move the block of ice, and I'll get a move 3 on it. And then Kelp, we can just long rest. I think that'll be safe enough. And then Kinetic Transfer plus Twin Strike, maybe, while slow. And I get good use out of the Birds in a Tempest for Blink Blade. Oh, I was supposed to regenerate Blink Blade. That's alright, we'll give it to Kelp. Blink Blade doesn't have that many cards, so he can just go in, burn all of his items and cards, and die, and that'll be fine. Oh, why can't I pull the block of ice? That's weird. Well, an attack for 2 is never going to do enough. Oh, but that's a good place to draw my curse. That's a good place to draw a curse. Alright, well, I thought the door was going to be open, but I guess not. Can move with the top of Kinetic Transfer, and then the bottom of Twin Strike. That did not get me in as far as I thought it would. Okay, well, I guess now I'm attacking with Lifting Gust to get the push. Do I not need Crippling Terror? I might want the Pierce. Because there are automatons in this room. Maybe I don't need Grim Trophies. I think it's... Yeah, it's mostly like Retaliate and Shield enemies, so Grim Trophies bottom doesn't really do anything. Long Rest, Lifting Gust to push it, and then maybe Shifting Snow to move here and make a hazard in the door. Kelp, I just go as late as possible, and we see if I'm able to get off a Bane on something. If it comes closer, I can teleport through the door. And Blink Blade. I guess I could just run in Blurry Jab, Flashing Flurries. Ooh, that ward is nice.
Cresting the top of the stairs, you see the entrance.
Hurry!
Lee Ray urges with worry in his voice.
We need to get this out of here immediately.
As if on cue, a large, menacing sentinel descends from the ceiling with a deafening thud.
Perimeter breach detected. Eradication mode activated.
With its hulking form blocking the exit, the sentinel's purpose is clear. Prevent
there is
the
an
theft
Algox
of
Scout.
the frozen scale.
Does not feel like there's supposed to be an Algox Scout here. This is such a weird combination of enemies. Are there... Did it spawn any behind? So it's just these... Just these 3 enemies? Though I feel like we... I thought there were more special rules in this final room. I guess we'll see if anything comes up. Let's look at battle goals. I get to make this here. Okay, so Steel Automaton is going to move forward in melee. Frozen Corpse is going to move forward in melee, and Algox Scout is standing still. Overkill something by 4. Theoretically possible. I have a lot of blesses. So I can get in here and attack with Flashing Flurries. I could take the ice from this guy. If I go in, though, I'm taking attack 3, attack 7. Where would I get to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could just get to one of these hexes. But I would get 2 target attack. It's probably not worth it. I think I'm just going to move to right here. Because I want to try to get Dynamo and Overkill, which means I need to survive. Oh, enemy spawn later. We're on a timer now. Okay. Well, I mean, this works out perfectly. This guy came forward. I can just give him 2 negative conditions here. Because he's not immune to either of these. He's just immune to poison and disarm. So I'll just give him this Bane. Tip of the Spear is theoretically okay, but it seems hard to line up here. Okay, I don't see any spawn indicators. So I move for jump, and I just attack with air support. Or I pull this guy into the hazard with Javelin, and I attack with air support. I can go Crippling Terror here. Maybe just with stun. And then I could even stun him if he's getting his super shield. And since he has a negative condition, everybody will have Pierce 3 into him. And then that will allow Blink Blade to precision timing flashing flurries and just try to kill with power potion and everything. And this just works really, really well. So I go first on Kelp. Yeah, first on Kelp. Crippling Terror bottom. What do I want more? So I can come down here, wound this guy, and go ahead and stun him. And this guy's in range, so I have the pierce on him. So Blink Blade moves here, suffers, has pierce. He's immune to poison. Yeah? Yeah, immune to poison. But that's okay. Okay, we draw 1 bless, but attack for 2 into shield 4 did 3 damage. That's still pretty good. And then I come here. And I meant to strengthen power potion all of this. We'll use the ice. And just hit here and here. I really like that Crippling Terror card. It's so good to add so much pierce. This guy's... Is he dead? Immune to disarm, unfortunately, but... Yeah, I think I just pull him here. And Snowflake, I grant Blink Blade move and attack, and he still has the pierce and the strengthen and all of that jazz. Okay, I have 2 blesses remaining for my strengthen next turn to try to overkill by 4, and I just run away so that he'll hit Banner. And then he dies to Bane. And I think that's the fastest I have ever killed an Elite Steel Automaton. Okay, what is everybody's thing? Perform a long rest at full health after having suffered damage. Then I really, really, really need to be doing just nothing but healing on Banner. I still don't see any spawning. Blink Blade, I'm strengthened, but it's not gonna be... Okay. Kelp. Okay, I already got Assistant, that's good. Overkill by 4. Kill an enemy not adjacent to you while adjacent to another enemy. That's hard. Lifting Gust is fine to lose. So, do I want to try to heal up Banner some? I guess I will. Because I just need to heal up Banner and then have it long rest. And then I want to get this guy lower. And I want Snowflake to kill this guy while standing next to this one. Which I can do with move 8 jump. I just lost move 8 jump. In a couple turns, though, I can just move this hazard with shifting snow. Did I just short rest and lose lifting gust? Okay, then let's lose a different card. Oh, shifting snow. Oh well. Okay, but now next turn I just go late and I move 8 jump next to this guy and I see if I can maybe kill him. And then I need Blink Blade to overkill. Totally doable. And I think Banner's just going to be... I'm just going to long rest, play a turn to heal 2, long rest, play a turn to heal 2. I'll muddle this guy. That damage is good, because I need Snowflake to be able to kill him. Pick up the money. Staring into the abyss, crippling terror, lacerating stabs. Alright, healing up. Do I have a top that can kill this guy? Not really. I could try with White Winds. But what's the point in that? I mean, it would be sketchy to try to play a loss to try to pick up the kill right now. So I'll just delay 1 turn. Here I can long rest. I can go ahead and Lifting Gust and Crosswinds just to get in there. Maybe I'll Whipping Gale to start moving the block of ice, because all I really need to do to win the level is get the block of ice here. Everything else I'm going for is just extra. And then I'm thinking I go late and I give this guy negative conditions, and the next turn I can Bane him. Can I get a negative condition on him on Snowflake? Theoretically, and then I could Bane him this turn. Maybe it's not worth it. Okay, no attacks. Sure, we'll push him away. Why not? So let's just get over here. And attack, attack, attack. And if I get the kill, then cool. But yeah, it was very unlikely to. And that will let me pull this. And I just need to move it 3 more. Oh, he's going to steal the loot. Oh, I could have picked it up too. Okay, but now I get the 3 negative conditions on him. And just outspeed and Bane. Overkilling on Blinkblade is not necessarily going to be easy. I need to get Banner in there quickly to start getting damage on that guy so that I can overkill him. And then now do I go for White Winds? I have from right here, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, but I have to be adjacent to this guy. That's annoying. I don't think there's a way for me to be adjacent to him and get these guys in the White Winds. Oh, but with Crosswinds, maybe. I could pull this guy to here. There we go. And that does it. And it might be enough damage onto the ice block to push the ice block. It probably is. So that all works well. Here I just go fast and do damage. And Kelp is just going to get the Bane and pick up the chest. Move up here. Attack this guy. Nice crit. Pull this guy right here. Don't move. White wins. Stunning hammer. Target this. Good. I get the kill. I get good damage on that guy. I'm not going to push him just in case it would fail my... Oh no. Okay, I already got Shirker. And I did enough damage to the ice block to move it. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing I need to do is overkill this guy with Blink Blade. Oh, except I don't want to push him. Oh, I had a power potion available. Let's use that. And just don't push. The level's way easier if it doesn't do the spawning it's supposed to. Okay, this guy's gonna get down really low. I think I don't even hit him with Blink Blade. Ooh, the Fateful Charm. Okay, I can make him suffer 1. And now he's down to 2. So I need 6 damage. So if I Heavy Sword, Spyglass with Blurry Jab, a +1 does it. And then here I can just Whipping Gale to move the ice block. Oh, no, not yet. I need heals. I need to heal up Banner. Am I in range to double heal? I no longer have a bottom heal. Okay. That's fine. I will just take my time. Blink Blade gets the +1, and that should get me Dynamo. Come down here and heal. I will long rest, and here I just play Snowball. Oh, other corpse caps. That's beautiful. And now I'm long resting at full health. And I can strengthen an attack here. And that should get it. Strengthened attack for 5. I think I could pull -2 miss. I pulled the -2. You're not going to let me push it? Okay. There we go. Easy. The level was way easier without the spawning in the final room and being able to block the doorways with the block of ice. Everybody's battle goal. That's satisfying to look at. Yeah, Blinkblade just needs to pick up a pair of boots and he is done. Fateful Charm is a really interesting item on Kelp. Most damage by Blinkblade. The Kelp damage is not entirely accurate because I think I got off like 5 Banes. Did someone read the scenario and try to reconstruct it from memory? It does kind of feel that way. Wrong layout. Yeah, the doors weren't wide enough. Wrong ice movement rules. Wrong push-pull rules. No spawn. And a random Algok scout. Yeah, I'm pulling it up on Tabletop Simulator because I want to see what all exactly was wrong. That is really surprising because it's this level and like the previous one, the thawed wood, I understand if they purposely made some changes to it to make it a little less confusing on how to do the puzzle. But this one is just like completely different. And I also, like, they had posted in Discord that they were thinking about changing scenario 14, the Jagged Shoals, because it's just so universally disliked. But they didn't do that at all. They left that exactly the same. And then they changed thawed wood so heavily. Interesting, there were no spawns. The Steel Automaton spawned when you played it a couple days ago. Oh. Maybe it was because I had the pillar in the doorway? I don't know. Yeah, it's 4 doors instead of 1. That makes way more sense. So what were the push-pull rules exactly supposed to be? So I was supposed to be able to target it with abilities that just push or pull. And I wasn't able to target it with Javelin or the bottom of Crosswinds. Any attack with push or pull reduces the difficulty by 2, while non-attacking abilities automatically succeed. So all attacks with push or pulls were just automatically succeeding rather than reducing the difficulty by 2. While fire is stronger waning, the current slide difficulty is reduced by 1, and while ice is stronger waning, it's increased by 1. That just completely wasn't there. Weird. The doors are locked, but the ice pillar can enter them. Yeah, so it just didn't even say that part at all. All it told me was that the doors were locked, but didn't say how to unlock them. Slide difficulty should go up. I assume the spawns were correct. Spawns, ice difficulty 5. So that's all the same, and then the doors are the same. Okay, and then here, the ice pillar, okay, door E is locked, but the ice pillar can enter it after the Steel Automaton is dead. Set the round track to the first round. At the end of the next C-1 even rounds. At the end of the next character -1 even rounds. So that would be 6 rounds. At the end of the next 6 even rounds, replace any 1 metal cabinet with 1 normal Steel Automaton. So I should have had 3 extra. Yeah, at the end of the next 3 extra even rounds, I should have had an extra Steel Automaton. Well, oh well. You hate the thawed wood. How'd they change it? They changed it a lot. I personally really liked the thawed wood, but I understand not liking it. So rather than the runes just pointing and pointing in a circle with a radius of their length, they point to every hex in range. So if this were range 3 before, then it would have pointed to this hex and all of the other hexes in range 3 in a circle. But now in digital, if this is range 3, it points to literally every single hex that's in range 3. It points to all of the adjacent hexes and every hex in range 2 and every hex in range 3. So the only way things, like, even if both of these are just range 1, they would both point to this hex. And then if this one's range 2, then all 3 of them would point here, and you could remove it. So the only way it doesn't work is if it's like range 1 here and range 1 here, and then these two don't point to the same one. And then you could lose a card while standing on one to move it. The ice also affected the slide difficulty for you, but you had to hit it greater than the slide difficulty instead of greater or equal. Ah. Yeah, if I had... maybe the ice did affect the slide difficulty, and I just didn't really notice. Because it seemed like push and pulls were just automatically succeeding. Yeah, because I know I attacked it with Lifting Gust at one point, and the attack missed. And I know that I still pushed it, even though the attack missed. And it wasn't supposed to automatically succeed if it was an attack that had push or pull. It was just supposed to make it more likely. And then I wasn't able to target it with push and pulls.
Go dark as its lifeless mass collapses to the floor. Getting the ice block outside turns out to be much easier now that everything is not trying to eradicate you. You load the bulky block onto the cinnabar, and Lee-Ray takes some time to inspect.
Oh, is this a force link
piece of
into the next level?
Scale. He uses his instruments to take some readings, then frowns and gives a little cough.
This ice is magically imbued. I unfortunately cannot melt this here. I need to get this back to the workshop in Frosthaven.
Melted ice here or melted ice back home makes no difference to you.
Yeah, every time I was able to push it, I pushed it by 2.
After that endeavor.
Okay, we do force link into Flotsam. This is one of my favorite levels in the entire game. I really, really, really like this one. It seems hard for my party. It seems really hard for my party. But this is one of the few levels where you can actually get lightning eels with hazards, which is nice. And it'll be a good final level for Blinkblade to play. Okay, I'm really excited for this level. Ooh, and I got perks since I got battle goals on everyone. We'll do a -1. No, let's get some rolling. I never got a single rolling +2 on this Blinkblade, who's now about to retire. Okay, I got all of my rolling heals. Let's add some immobilizes. Oh no, I like these strengthens. Strengthen an ally. And then here... yeah, we'll add another disarm. Thawedwoods was one of those scenarios where you don't interact with your character mechanics, you're interacting with the scenario mechanics. Most definitely. Like, I think the right way to approach it was... or maybe it was just because it spawned the black imps infinitely. That kind of puts you on a timer, since a black imp spawns every single round. Because if it were just you step on the runes and it reveals the demons, you could just reveal one demon, kill it, reveal the next demon, kill it. And then you probably have enough time after you clear out each demon individually to then solve the puzzle. But because it spawns those black imps, it means that the number of enemies are just going to stack up really, really quickly. And if you take your time killing the demons, then you're going to get overwhelmed by black imps, and you're not going to have the time to solve the puzzle. And then the puzzle itself, depending on what numbers you get in what places, can actually be, like, basically unsolvable without losing cards to move it. So I do think that the way they changed... I think the way they changed the puzzle really helps the complaint you're having about it. Because now it's really, really easy to solve the puzzle, so you can just focus on killing all of the monsters, and then solving the puzzle is just you step on 9 runes, and they're basically always going to be pointed to hexes. Because you don't even have to be standing on one of the runes to loot it. You can just be standing on a random hex and loot it as long as it's being pointed to by 3 different runes. Kill an enemy with 3 or more elements. There felt like there were a lot of elements in the last level, and lightning eels can give me light. Be the first to kill a monster. We can do that. Kill 2 enemies in the same round. We can do that. 2 losses in the same turn. We can do that. We can do that for sure. Do I want... I probably want Fateful Charm over Simple Charm. During your turn, reveal your next attack modifier. You might place it on the bottom of the deck. That seems better than taking 1-1 out. Oh, if I take the 1-1 out, does that mean I literally have 0? Oh, 0-1s is so tempting. 1-1, but it's a -1 stun. I guess since I don't have the invisibility cards, Fateful Charm isn't really all that good. I actually maybe prefer the Simple Charm. Do I have Slipping into Death? I definitely want it for this level. Yes, I do. I have Tumultuous Panic and Soul Hunger. That's how I'm going to do 2 losses in the same turn. Ink Cloud could be okay. I'm going to try to get off a really nice Grim Trophies here, although I don't have a Power Potion. Performing an attack targeting an enemy that has not yet acted this round will gain disadvantage, and attacking them if they've already acted gains advantage. We're going to skip that. That challenge can be difficult.
Cards with the deckhands of the Cinnabar, losing what little coin you have left, when a strange mist surrounds the ship, and the once tranquil waters turn violent. Enormous waves propel the ship into the jagged rocks of a shoal, brutally ripping the Cinnabar to pieces.
Poor boat.
You and the crew are cast overboard to fend for your lives among the rocks and debris. You gasp for air as you're submerged deep into the icy water, your muscles spasming against the freezing pain. You surface moments later, hungrily gulping in fresh air. Luckily, the strange storm subsided almost as quickly as it came, and in the new calm, you look around at the carnage. The crew is nowhere to be found, and the only thing left intact is the Cinnabar's jollyboat, run aground on a small patch of rocks on the far side of the field of flotsam. The debris should provide a respite from the icy waters and ease the swim towards the jollyboat. Unfortunately, quite a large number of Abeli and their marine minions have shown up on the scene as well. You'd rather have the warmth of a fire than the heat of battle, but it'll have to suffice until you reach the boat and can get dry.
I feel so dumb. I've always said floatsome, but there's definitely no A in there. But like, I mean, like wood like floating in the ocean should be floatsome, not flotsam. I've said that wrong many, many times, and no one's ever corrected me. Specifically in reference to this level. Alright, this one can be really fun. I need to save some tools to burst the boss at the end. So that sounds like saving Blinkblade's power potion. But I don't have a lot of the really good tools, like no double time, no cascading reaction. Oh man, they did a good job with this. It looks so good. Oh wow. The door is just like the ship's mast having fallen over. That's so good. Alright, that is sick. Alright, we need to reach the boat. Any hero occupying a piece of flotsam when entering any unoccupied water hex, may move the flotsam they occupy with them for 1 movement point. Everything on the same piece of flotsam moves with it. So we can take the floating debris with us. Oh, they don't have any, like, details, special details written out. I'm surprised that they're adding new levels in without adding all of the special details into the new levels that they're adding, and then they're adding the special details to the previous levels that were already in the game. But, like, people who will have played those levels will have played them before they had the new rule descriptions in, and then they'll play these levels without the fancy rule descriptions in, and then they're going to go back and add them in later. I mean, I understand that they just didn't have enough time. Now, they don't, like, tell us... I mean, I guess that this is like a show don't tell kind of situation where, like, we know that this is all going to be difficult terrain because we can see that it's water. But what we don't know... Like, I can place hazards in this water, right? I should be able to, but if I can't, that changes things pretty significantly. Also, I won't be able to push the eels into the trap, will I? I don't believe so. So this is a lot of eels. The eels are relatively easy to kill. And I can do some cool stuff with moving this flotsam. Like, Blink Blade can go 1-2 with precision timing, attack this guy, and then move the flotsam down here. And then I can wall off with it because they'll see it as an obstacle, and this is an obstacle. And we wall off so that there's only one hex that they can attack me from. And that just seems really good. So that's going to be my start there. I guess I can also heal Blink Blade to remove the wound he has. And maybe I'll just hit a few guys with Whipping Gale. Well, I'll try placing a hazard and see what it does. See if I can put it in the water or not. And then probably just do a ranged attack, right? I would love to set up a good explosive epicenter here. So I'll go late. I'll go late with a fair amount of move and just a ranged attack and see if I can get something set up. And I'll activate Mantle of Dread. I would like more heals to remove some of these wounds. I could just Health Potion Banner immediately, because I don't have Meat Grinder for a free heal there. And I have no healing cards on Kelp. We'll figure it out. Alright, they're going late, moving and attacking AoE. So, okay, I can place a hazard here. That is good. I can't place it on the flotsam, interestingly. I think I just placed one right there. And then I'll go ahead and heal Blink Blade. Okay, so if I move here... Ah, okay, so you activate... You just click on this to take the floating debris with you. That is really cool. This is just my free move 3. Really, really cool. Okay, so now with Twin Strike, I can attack these guys. Oh, I got rolling regenerate. Oh well. Gonna move here. Attack this guy. Alright, Blink Blade spread around some pretty good damage. And now I can move here, here. And this kind of walls off. I guess Blink Blade can get hit. I can immobilize this guy. Or I just grant Blink Blade a move backward. That seems really good. Just move Blink Blade back here. I'm gonna go ahead and health potion. Maybe that's Snowflake's turn. This upcoming turn is just heal everybody. Well, I'm gonna take damage over here. So Snowflake, I'll use the health potion and Snowflake can heal these other two. And so this guy has to walk into the hazard. Okay, that AoE damage actually did a lot. And I guess the fact that they didn't come forward makes it... so that I didn't set up my explosive epicenter at all. But we killed an elite. Which helmet did I go with? Okay, I went with the simple charm. Okay, so now this elite will come forward to this hex. I want to go fast and get some heals. So we'll just white out Snowball. Kelp, I just go super late. And I get onto something. And I'm just going to spread out a ton of negative conditions. Blink Blade, I have to go slow now. But I can do Systems Reboot Flashing Flurries to do that slow but fast. And I think I go ahead and move forward up here on Banner so that everything groups up onto Banner so that I can get an explosive epicenter off next turn. So I'll just run forward and air support. Just move up here. Let's hit this guy and maybe kill him. No, not even close. Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Make it heal. Make it count top would have been... that's like exactly what I should have done. That would have been way better on turn 1 than just spreading around a little bit of damage. Who are you hitting? Okay, he's hitting Snowflake, that's fine. Oh, Banner is even better. Okay, so regenerate onto Kelp. And just this heal onto Snowflake. Trigger my fast effect instead of my slow. And now Flashing Flurries will eat their light. I love being able to take the element the monsters want to use. That's always really nice. Let's go for these two. Maybe not this one. Let's go here. We get the kill. Oh, I didn't realize that was disadvantage. Do I want to add a curse to their deck? Not yet. We'll add the curse later. And then Kelp with Teleport 3, I can get to here. I think I wound this one. And then hopefully this attack 1 gets a +1. No, it doesn't. But if I just move and wound him next turn, that'll kill him. I've got wound. Well, I don't want to be playing my Bane on this guy, do I? That seems wasteful. But I have 3 negative conditions on him. So I could just Bane this guy and then wound that one. And then I just ignore him with everybody else. That's fine. It's gonna take a trophy, but I'll get 2 trophies out. Yeah, that's fine. I could also Grim Trophies bottom and probably would just kill both of them with some attacks top. I can't slipping into death because that guy's elite, not normal. Okay, I need to finish this room really, really quickly, because this can be a long level and I do not have time to lollygag. I am going to go ahead and play Make It Count now. It's way too late, but I get the bless. And maybe I'll just blurry jab for a bottom damage. And finally, Snowflake. Ooh, Snowflake can go for a Whipping Gale to just like hit. But I can step this way, pull this guy down, and then Explosive Epicenter hits him as well. They're at 12. Nice. So I boots both my characters to underspeed their 12. Which is a little bit wasteful, but it's fine. And this gets me on the boat. And 2 kills for trophies. Then I just step here. Hit. I get to strengthen an ally. So we pull this guy here and we strengthen Banner. Really good damage. And now we buff up the Explosive Epicenter. That guy dies without the Bane. So all I did by baning him was waste a trophy. That's funny. Can I push this guy into the trap? Oh, I can. Cool. We get to do a move 1. That's so cool. That's so cool. They did such a good job. Oh, I moved Banner off of the loot. Alright, heal. And then the bottom of Blurry Jab picks this guy off. Okay, well, I guess I just Grim Trophies just this one. Blinkblade, I could go fast to get all of this loot. Maybe I just move here and get all this loot. So Blinkblade, I move, loot, and then move forward, and that will allow me, that will help pull Banner Spear forward. So that Banner Spear can just run in and attack something at range and get surrounded. Yeah, I want Banner to get surrounded. And then I can just move 3 jump to help myself move through. Do I want to Birds in a Tempest? To give everybody a ton of move. This is as good a time as any, right? Is it worth Blinkblade getting the loot? I guess I can get the loot with Blinkblade before I get the Birds in a Tempest going. Alright, so Blinkblade, we will move the boat, I think, to here. And then do I want to go ahead and open the door? I will. 21 initiative's not that late. Okay, the eels are after me.
Through the floating remnants of the cinnabar, you note the odd timing of all of this. The swift destruction of the ship, followed by the sudden appearance of these fishmen. They must be after the second piece of the scale. But how could they command the sea like that?
They did such an insanely good job with the graphics on this level. Like, so far, everything about this level has been absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, other than these guys summoning piranha pigs. Oh, is it just one? Okay, there's just one guy summoning. That's not too bad. This is a lot of enemies, though. I need to get a snowflake AoE ready. I need to have gotten snowflake onto... Can I get kelp over here? To pick up snowflake? It didn't pick snowflake up. Well, I wasn't able to pick snowflake up. That would be super nice if I could, though. To have a snowflake delivery system. But it didn't let me move the boat through, so I would have to step on it on Snowflake's turn. In that case, I think I'm just going to move kelp in. Do I just move to here? Nobody else should be reaching kelp, because that's going to be an obstacle for them. 1, 2, 3. Like, one guy might reach me. No, because I get to move forward with banner. And yeah, I get off this damage, which is nice. Okay. So, do I want to wall off here? I can essentially wall off. Although, moving the flotsam makes it easier for the pigs to reach. And there actually aren't that many eels. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 eels. Yeah, just 4 eels, 4 pigs. The 4 pigs are actually the real threat. And they have a lot of movement. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get onto kelp. I didn't really realize that. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys are going to be stuck back. I need to utilize these traps really well. And I need to get some sort of AoE going to kill these lightning eels quickly. Ooh, I could have mobilized this guy. I'm not going to yet. I think I'm going to throw on my shield 2 for the turn, because I don't have that much health and I'm going to get hit by quite a few things. Oh, maybe that quite a few things is... Okay, I still took insane damage. Wait, am I still gonna die with the shield 2 on? Yeah, that guy hits Blink Blade, which I guess is good. Alright, well, I'm in a Resolved Courage now. Oh, that guy had to go through a trap. There are a lot of pigs. This does not look good. Okay. I don't have a slipping into death on anything. I can move here. Oh, that's right. I have a ton of movement because of Birds in a Tempest. So that makes it a lot easier to pick who I want to target. So if I want to go on like an assassination mission, I could target this guy. And I could get my 3 negative conditions really easily. But then it's hard for me to get out after. I think I'm just going to go for this elite pig. So let's wound him. And stun him. And then I could poison him, or I could move and muddle him next turn. Okay, this is round 5. Oh, oh no. What on earth have I done? The cards I have available here are so bad. Okay, so Grim Trophy's bottom plus an attack top. I could just try to kill this eel. I could do some damage to the pig. I want to go faster than 26 so that I can get away from the pig standstill cards. And I'm really hoping it's a pig standstill card. I need to damage the eels. I have to go slow on Blink Blade. I have to go at 75 on Blink Blade. I don't have Dark to go invisible or anything. Yeah, my only invisible card needs Dark. Yeah, this is a disaster. What was I doing? So, I could jump in and hit with Blinding Vortex to stun. I could just jump forward 3, attack with Lifting Gust. And try to kill this guy, just push him far away. Kelp tries to kill... I mean, that guy's stunned. So I guess move 1, then I can target this eel. Blink Blade has to go at a really bad speed. Banner... Is Banner just moving 4 and running away? I think Banner is short resting. Oh, air support? Am I really losing air support? It's the saddest day of my life. Okay, if I want an explosive epicenter here, I could, and I would hit 3 targets. And then I could run away. Or I have Resolved Courage. It feels pretty hard to not Resolved Courage here. 5 initiative card out of eels and I just lose. But I'm faster than the 9. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 in 5, they get the 5 and I lose. Alright, well I didn't approach this correctly. I opened the door really, really poorly. 9 at least is fast enough to theoretically survive. I get 2 rolling shields, which is nice. And then immobilize on all of those guys. So the pigs are going to be moving 3. This guy's immobilized. This guy's moving 4. Okay. I just run, taking the boat back this way. Yikes. So, I could push this guy away and he wouldn't hurt me. Oh, there's still 4 eels. It's only attack for 2. They're all normal? Looks like they're all normals. That's not good. That's decent. Okay, the other guy's immobilized. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and push this guy away. And now Kelp gets his turn. So... Ooh, do I Crippling Terror here? Because I probably kill, and I can push this guy into a trap. It's worth it. It's worth it. Crippling Terror. Now, I could Ember Energy Source to add a target. And I can hit here, here, here. And Heavy Sword this guy. Okay, I like it. I like it. And now I will spend all 4 of these because I can move, wound this guy, attack this one. Nice +1. Let's not move. Let's attack this guy. Draw +2. Nobody's stunned for next turn now. Move here. Attack this guy. Oh, there's the +2. Hi, Kin. Yeah, this level looks amazing. They did a really good job. Okay, and then I back off over here and hit this guy. Okay. So this guy is immobilized for this turn. That was a really nice kelp turn there. This guy's immobilized for this turn. This guy has move 3. This guy's stunned. This guy has move 3. Oh no, move 4 and attack at range. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not realize that that guy was going to be reaching me. This guy has move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't reach. But I needed to be moving kelp further away. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay, I can just change where I move kelp a little bit, and then that guy won't reach me. So I move here, and I wound. And then it was attack here. I'm going to start running away now. Attack here. This is the stun, right? Yeah, so I don't have that guy stunned for next turn now. Oh, and I don't pick up the kill. But I need to be running this way. And now that guy doesn't reach me and kill me. Okay, and this is the only thing that Snowflake can reach. And miss. We'll go ahead and add the curse to their deck now. Stamina potion. Stamina potion wouldn't be bad. Just stamina potion snowball and heal somebody. Let's do that. Because I can move, make hazard, and heal. Or do I want to snowball bottom? Because these guys are grouping up now. It's like, it's time for a huge AoE here, isn't it? Let's see. Blink Blade's move 2 doesn't really do anything, so I think I'll grab the heal. Oh, we're only on round 6. Okay. And yeah, like I lost Crippling Terror, but it did really well for me. So, what do we have here? We have like a triangle of dudes. Is there like a Blinding Vortex that I could get off? If I were standing right here, Blinding Vortex would hit 1, 2, 3, 4. If I were standing right here, it would hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I had move 4, jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, I could Blinding Vortex and hit 5 targets and stun. So maybe I try to set that up for the following turn. I definitely don't think I have a good White Winds. From down here, I could like hit 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 target White Winds that would hit. I mean, it would hit some good stuff. if I could get this guy to this hex, then it would be an amazing White Winds that hits 5 targets. Everything except this Elite Able Herder. I have Dark, so this feels like a time to short rest and teleport in and go invisible. I really don't want to lose Lacerating Stabs, but I think maybe it's okay. I think I just teleport in and go invisible. Oh, my initiative is horrible without Lacerating Stabs. That's okay. I want to go late next turn anyway, and I should be able to get off a good slipping into death. So I teleport in. I probably am just, like, wounding this guy and maybe just looting with Grim Trophies. Or attack for 2 kills. Teleport in, go invisible, wound, attack for 2. And that gives me the same effect of Grim Trophies of getting a kill. So I get a token back. And then I have 1, and I can go for a late... set up a Succumb to Fear plus slipping into death something, and then the next turn Succumb to Fear plus staring into the abyss. And that works out pretty well. So that's a 3-turn plan on Kelp. Blinkblade is going to have to be short rest, I think. And I already short rested Banner. Now, Banner has to pick up a heal here. That heal could be Snowball out of Snowflake. So if I just go after that, I could throw out a ranged attack. It's kind of lame. Maybe I just go for a late Explosive Epicenter, and because I'm on the Floating Debris with Blinkblade, it's easy to get that set up. It's very possible the monsters all, like, stand still and do nothing. What are the pigs likely to do? So they've got 2 standstill cards, 23 and 26. This Barred Teeth, they would just retaliate. That would be good. Hasty Assault would be bad. Bloodthirst and Schooling look like they have enough movement. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the message. The goal is to get 1 character back here to the boat, and then once 1 character reaches that, it's going to spawn a boss back here. And then we have to kill the boss. I'm gonna have to deal like 60 or 70 damage to him. Actually, in 4-player, it might be more like 100 damage to him. Okay, Blinkblade's actually kind of healthy here, and Snowflake's kind of healthy. I'm just gonna go really late. Could I even long rest? I don't want to long rest, but I think I might go slow. Go at like 51 while slow. I'm going to play this, and I just hope that they don't move forward and kill me. Okay, Summon a Pig isn't good. Move forward and not attack is good. And Hasty Assault is fine. Except for Kelp. Damn it. Kelp goes at 8, but that's not fast enough. Oh, I don't have... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a curse draw. What a curse draw. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. So Kelp is the best kind of alive. I mean, I still want to go invisible, right? I can't attack any of these pigs. I want to Slipping into Death this Lightning Eel next turn. So let's teleport here and use the Dark. Do I wound him? Yeah, because he's going to go faster than me next turn. Use the Dark and pay the 1 trophy that I have to go invisible. And I think I loot. Because I could attack him for 2, but that could kill, and then I couldn't slipping into death. Although if I do kill this guy, then I could just slipping into death that guy, maybe? Okay. I do kill, but that's alright. I get a trophy for that. Now, these wounds are really annoying, because I need the heal here, but I also need the heal here. I think I give it to Kelp. Oh, I can't place a hazard there. Okay, I'll place it right here. Oh, I played Make It Count. Okay, cool. What? You're really going to tell me I don't have line of sight there? Let's see. Is it worth moving to remove the wound on Snowflake? Wait, what? If I can move here, then how would I possibly not have line of sight? Okay, and now I can't get Kelp. Wait, what? Where was my third target? Here, here, here. It says target 3. Why is it giving me 2 targets? I'm fast? Then why is it only heal 2? It should be heal 3 if I'm fast. Man, I thought I was... I meant to go slow. That's really annoying. Oh, I didn't even see what they were doing. Move in melee. Alright. Well, so what do I have with Explosive Epicenter? Only hit 1 guy? Surely I can make this better. Can I stand right here? So I could move here, and then I could get a 3-target Explosive Epicenter. And if I move here with Javelin, I can pull this guy right here. And now I get a 4-target Explosive Epicenter. Ooh, we get a disarm. That's nice. And I want to push these guys because they have Retaliate this turn. This guy, I don't care. He's fine to stay where he is. Same with this guy. Oh, we get to do a move 1. Oh, but Kelp's not on a thing, is he? Okay, so Kelp actually can't do the move 1. Which would have been nice if I could, because I would have gotten to wound something. Okay, so because they all went super fast, now they are no longer lined up. Into stuff. Into like a good white wins. Need to take a second to focus and figure out exactly what I'm doing. It's gotta be go late, slipping into death. I'll be able to find something somewhere that's next to a normal that I could kill. It's probably I'm targeting this pig. I don't have any items to help it besides Poison Vial, though. So if he's 3 health and I poison him, I would need a +1. And my deck just shuffled. So I'm very likely to get 0 or better. But it's not great. I guess instead, I could just go for a Bane. Let's look at Kelp later. So Snowflake, it definitely feels like a short rest moment. I could step here and... White Winds hits 4. And if I could potentially get the Herder here... If I could get this guy into one of these 2 hexes... then White Winds would hit 5. That doesn't entirely look possible. I have a disarm on this guy right now with Rallying Cry. Maybe I did not move into a good spot. I like this 4-target stun idea. That seems like the best I'm going to be able to do. If I could just get like a little bit of displacement. But I don't see a way to make it happen. Okay. Let's just short rest. Shifting Snow is not a great card to lose. But I need to just make something happen here. So I'm going to move here and I'm going to White Winds. 4 target attack, 4 stun. Blink Blade has to go slow. If I'm going slow, I kind of like a really late experimental adjustment to just throw out a ton of negative conditions for the following turn. Maybe not even slow, though. What if I just do a fast experimental adjustment to immobilize everything, immobilize all of these guys? And if that's the case, then I wouldn't have to play the White Wind stun on everybody. I can get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 target immobilize. It's at 42, though, is the problem. Okay, yeah, that's not fast enough. So that's... Okay, that's my safety for the next turn, then. That's going to allow me to just go late and utilize this invisibility here. With that, would I rather just get a Bane on a priority target? No, I want to Slipping into Death and set up a Bane with Succumb to Fear the following turn. Which means I'm mostly ready. I don't like this Banner Spear idea. Maybe it's just heal with Let Them Come. Okay. Move and loot. Attack hard. And grant all pigs an extra turn. That really sucks. I don't think I can do anything different. I think I have to still do this. 4 target attack, 4 stun. Unfortunately, no win, so I'm not making them. So what's the base attack on these guys? Base attack 5, base attack 4. So he's going to be granting all of them attack 3. Yikes. Okay, so this is just a regular heal. Let's give it to Banner. And then a Strengthen. I could give it to Banner. I could give it to Kelp, who's attacking with slipping into death. Now, is there any shot that my play here is to move forward with jump and immobilize this guy? Yeah, because he only gets to tell the pigs that are within range 3 to act. So if I move forward... Wait, do I have my immobilizing net, though? I do. So if I move forward with jump to right here, I switch boats, and I immobilize. Now he's only going to get to tell this guy to attack. And this is a normal pig, so he's going to do an attack 2 into Banner. And that's fine. What's this eel doing? Oh, nice. He doesn't even reach anybody. That's fine. Did I play heel bottom? Yes, that is what I settled on. A crit. Okay. Could have been worse. So I heel bottom. And now a massive immobilize and muddle for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. So we just go fast on everybody and run away from all the immobilize. And he grants a move and attack into me. Now finally I have slipping into death. So where are the low targets? Oh, beautiful. So... Oh, this works out so well. I gain a trophy because I'm invisible. I teleport right here. I wound this guy. That's a 3rd negative condition on him. I am strengthened, and I attack this guy, and I just need a +1. Oh, it's not actually guaranteed. Okay, we get the +1. He dies. This is a normal target adjacent to him, who now is baned. And he dies to being wounded this next turn. Okay. I need to go fast and get away from all of these guys. They could get 18, they could get 23. That's making me think I short rest. I only lose 1 turn of stamina by short resting here. Blinkblade can go fast. Am I on a boat with... No, I'm not on a boat with Banner. Okay. So Blinkblade can go fast. I can... What can I hit? I can hit 2 targets with Flashing Flurries. Just hit my 2 favorite looking targets with Flashing Flurries. And hit someone with Precision Timing. That seems good. Snowflake is not on my boat. Oh, and if I move on my boat, then Piranha Pig is coming with me. But I can maybe move up here and move onto this boat and then move onto that loot and leave the Piranha Pig behind. Leave the Piranha Pig right there. And so Snowflake... I just go as fast as I can and I get out. Do I want to snowball to heal myself? Since I'm wounded. I'll go as fast as I can and heal with Whiteout. Then Kelp. I can Bane this guy. And move, wound, disarm this guy. And they both die. That's pretty good. Kelp guaranteed kills these 2. Guaranteed kills these 2 without them being able to attack. Although I guess this guy could get range. Which just leaves me with Banner. So I was thinking I short rest because if it's 18 or 23, that's really bad. And yeah, I don't want to risk a 50-50. So I can drop set for the charge. And I can just move 2 and move right here. And then none of the immobilizes get me. And heal myself? What is the herder gonna do? He could attack for 5, that could be bad. He could grant pig, that could be bad. He could attack and pull, that could be bad. Oh, he's just got a whole bunch of attacks. That makes me really want to be disabling him in some way. But that's a lot harder. I mean, I could go to him and stun him rather than baning over here. I'm gonna have to see the cards, but it makes me want to consider something different. What about Javelin to pull him in so that Kelp can disarm him? I like that. I like that. Alright, final answer. Do those wood things affect movement? This seems like a mechanic that's vaguely familiar. Yeah. So, yeah, everything is water, so everything is difficult terrain, but I can drag the floating debris with me. So if Banner Spear were to take a step, then the floating debris gets pulled with me, and whatever's on the other side of the floating debris gets pulled with me too. So I can choose to just take a regular difficult terrain step to leave the wood behind and leave the pig behind, or I could step 1, 2, and it would bring the wood and the pig with me. Which means that you can, like, put an ally on your boat, and both of you can move to, like, pull the boat along, which is really cool. Okay, 23, so I just need to get away from pigs. I went for that big, gigantic, immobilized turn on Blinkblade, and then these guys aren't moving, and this guy's not attacking. And this guy's just summoning. Okay. So that gives me several options here. Gives me several options. So 1. Not really. I can't just step with Javelin, because if I just step with Javelin, then I pull the boat with me, and this guy would get to hit me. So I need to be doing a move 2. So I think I move 2 into the water here, and then Banner Spear takes no damage. But Kelp's turn... So Kelp's turn is either Bane, move, disarm, or I can stun this guy and then he doesn't get a Piranha Pig. I think I like the stun. I mean, I would love to bane this guy, but stunning here means no enemy spawned. Okay, so I attack this guy with Javelin, because yeah, I need to kill him as soon as possible. I wish I could be baning him, but that's just not possible. Banner takes no damage here. Blinkblade, what do I want to do? I could get Blinkblade over here. Let's just put on the jump shoes. I want to save my items, but I'm just going to tag this guy, then come up here and get a multi-target flashing flurries, targeting here and here. Ugh, let's glancing potion. I want damage into that guy. Not the worst. Not good, though. Okay, I have move 3. So I need to, like, go this way. Let's attack for 2. Okay, good. I get the kill. And now I can move in this way with the wood that I'm currently on and heal myself. Get Snowflake away from this big old jumbled mess. And now I don't need to Bane here. I would love to wound this guy so that he's dead, but I just get him next turn. That's no big deal. Oh, wait, no, I can kill him. Because staring into the abyss, I have the dark. So I teleport here. I wound this guy. And then I muddle both, because why not? And then staring into the abyss, I pay the trophy and the dark to stun both. Now this guy doesn't get to summon. This guy doesn't get to hit me, and he dies to the Bane. And I get my trophy back. Oh, but that means I didn't get the wound on this guy. Okay. So 2 health and wounded on this elite pig. 3 health and wounded on this scout. There's still a lot of healthy pigs. Blink Blade has to go slow. I think I like Blurry Jab Systems Reboot, and I can do the fast Blurry Jab action into the herder here. I have my heavy sword still. I'm not super healthy here, and I don't have hazards out or anything. Maybe I just move 3 with Birds in a Tempest. Run over this way. And make some hazards. Try to wall off some. I don't know. I have not utilized hazards at all, which is weird. I could go for Crosswinds to grant an attack and to kill this guy. Crosswinds move Banner Spear here, and then Birds in a Tempest, and I could run... I could grant Banner Spear movement onto the boat, and then get Snowflake onto the boat, and have Snowflake pull the boat away, and then have Banner pull the boat away immediately after. If I'm standing right here, I have a tip of the spear. Actually, no, pinning charge lets me immobilize something, and that's really good. And then finally, that leaves me with Kelp, who I would love to long rest. Get my boots and both my swords back. I've used all my other tools. But I have a lot of trophies, which makes like a Grim Trophies onto this guy this turn kind of appealing. Except I don't have the Poison Dagger. Let's just see if we can protect Kelp. My health is really low. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, so this guy is always attacking Kelp. And then, okay, these guys are late, so I can figure them out later. These guys, though, have movement. Okay, this guy probably doesn't reach anything, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I can move this boat, he can't get me. I'm on a boat currently, right? Yes, okay. So I do think I want to move Banner out of the way. And then I move my boat this way. And then Banner's before these guys. But the problem is that they reach Kelp. But maybe I can get Kelp out of the way? I need to get all of the Flotsam out of the way. Oh, moving the boat like this made Blink Blade the focus rather than Kelp, which is kind of sick. I'm going to muddle him so that he deals reduced damage. And then I get this attack 3. Okay, that was good. That was really good. And then now I move my boat here Why can't I step here? I guess I'm in boat swimming mode. Well, that screws everything up, because my plan was going to be to swap to here. I was going to go 1, 2, 3. I guess it's not that bad, because I can get onto the boat like this. And it still gets the birds in a tempest. And so now Banner... Okay, disadvantage keeps Blinkblade alive. And now Banner can immobilize this guy. And now I can move the boat here, here. And then we move the boat this way. To get as far away as I can. These guys are still going to reach, and they're going to absolutely wreck Snowflake. That guy's immobilized from the pinning charge. That guy doesn't reach, but this guy does. And he basically kills. So, what is this guy doing? He has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this guy's not going to be able to reach. Can Blinkblade... Blinkblade can't move. Wait, I can systems reboot and then I can move. But I just have move 2. So I could go 1... And then that doesn't help at all, because then this guy just reaches Blinkblade. Wait, am I fast or slow here? I should be slow, right? I'm fast? Oh no, I'm slow, but I have bonus move because of Birds in a Tempest. So I can basically pick who loses a card here, Snowflake or Blinkblade. And I guess the right answer is Snowflake. Sorry, Snowflake. I wish I could save you, but I don't think it's possible. Yeah, like, I could bring Blinkblade over here and attack this guy and kill him. But then that guy hits Blinkblade. I could bring Blinkblade over here and attack this guy and kill him, but then this guy gets Blinkblade. There's no way for me to do anything at range here. So I think my best bet is just to hit this guy with this blurry jab. It probably wasn't worth my only time token to make that deal extra damage and wound. 2 extra damage and wound. Ah, I was hoping for the miss, but it was super unlikely. Let's drop Cold Snap. I'm just not going to get hazards out. Okay. Still alive, but man, it is not going well. Drop Staring into the Abyss? I have Tumultuous Panic Soul Hunger. It might be time for that. I could teleport here and immobilize all of these. A lot of these enemies are still really healthy. Because I've put a lot of effort into, like, slowing them down, but not into actually damaging them. It's only round 10. Wow. Grim Trophies looks pretty nice here. I could try to kill this guy, try to kill this guy. Maybe try to kill this guy. Oh, slipping into death is also really nice. That guy's elite, but I can get this pig baned. Okay, so kelp cleans up, like, a lot of this. I have to go fast and heal Snowflake. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. But maybe it'll be fast enough. And then Blink Blade has to go slow. Okay. Yeah, I needed a standstill turn out of pigs. Just a little bit too behind the pace, I think. So I can step here, attack 1. Oh, I really wanted that to kill. Step here. Wound this guy. Actually, wounding this guy makes more sense, because I can just attack 1. Attack 1. Man, I would really like to see the miss or the -1 on one of those. Attack this guy. Oh, of course that's the -1 on slipping into death. And I could have saved the heavy sword. I'll just blow the power or the poison potion. And that lets me bane this guy. Okay, yeah, I can't target him because he's elite. So the game did that correctly. Oh, everybody's taken so much damage. I have to heal Snowflake here. What is Snowflake's turn? Push pig away. So we just run. Snowflake pushes this guy away. And heals Kelp, who's gonna get hit. Oh, it's double heal ward. That's nice. Kelp kind of survives, but is probably dead now. Yep, dies. Man, this is a hard level. Did banners float? I'm sure they would, yeah. Wow, I still have so much Blink Blade stamina. All right. At this point, I've got to just kill that guy, right? No dark to go invisible. No invisibility card to go invisible. That's probably just throw out some Banes over here. I guess it's really just Kelp that's dead, but Kelp is dead. How much... Oh man, this is a lot more than move 8 jump. Alright, teleport here. Let's wound this guy. Immobilize all adjacents. Disarm this guy. And bane him. I love Tumultuous Panic, such a good ability. And now... I guess I could go in. Yikes. The healing banner, that's a really good idea. Yeah, that is a really, really, really good idea.
You scan the debris.
Because the wound has been so taxing for me. Oh, I just need to reach that hex. Oh, that's not as far as I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can reach it from right here. Let's run away a little bit. Oh, he reaches. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Oh, you're really gonna reach me, dude? That's just rude, honestly. In the middle of my long rest. And this was close enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, we are going to... Is Kelp dead? No, Kelp can get off another turn. I have some trophies. This guy's a normal, but it's not really possible for me to get there for slipping into death. I'm not on a boat, so I can't move with Grim trophies. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to get one negative condition, and then I can't Soul Hunger Bane. Unfortunate. Dang, if only I were on a boat. Then Kelp could actually, like, kill over there. It's definitely Biting Frost plus Lifting Gust. I guess I could use Biting Frost to move Kelp over and kill these guys. Blink Blade, I have to go slow, so let's just Drive Recharge right now. And here, I'll take a nap. I mean, surely I'm just dead. I'm gonna Boots to go slower on Snowflake. And so I can teleport here, wound this guy, and attack this one for 2 and draw a +1. No. Got an Arrowvine. But I can lose 2 cards so that this next guy doesn't go and kill Blink Blade. Snowflake's alive. Now Kelp dies. And Snowflake gets to jump to here. Oh, I have to end my turn there. Dang. There are 2 of these guys that get to move a bunch and attack for a bunch. So this guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Snowflake is faster. This guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so no matter what, this guy's going to be attacking over there. But this guy's going to be attacking over here. I wanted to play this Biting Frost Loss to hit the boss. But I guess Blinkblade can come over here and hit this scout. And kill him and get a regenerate on itself. That's valuable. Now I end my turn here and it spawns the boss. 128.
But just barely. You'll need to dislodge the boat and get back to Frosthaven as soon as you can. But behind you, a rumbling begins to slowly build. You turn to see a menacing figure surface from the depths. He wears an imposing suit of jagged armor full of colorful shells, and the surrounding Abelai bow to his commanding presence. In front of this fish king bobs the block of ice you
this might be possible.
Retrieve. He holds up what you can only assume is the first piece of the scale. Pointing it at the block of ice, he mutters something indecipherable in a guttural tongue. A pulsing cloud of darkness emanates from the scale, enveloping the block. The ice sloughs away from the scale within with unnatural speed. He grabs the second piece and holds them both up to the sky, gurgling with delight. You move forward to stop him, and he draws a wicked-looking spear. Brandishing it at you and yelling at the other Abelai to attack.
Attack, you scaly mongrels!
Oh, the fact that he spawns enemies with him. Alright, Snowflake's dead. Banner's dead now. Andy summons an elite pig. That's okay. I have 1 win condition here. Alright, so it's just Blinkblade. It's round 13 and it's only Blinkblade. Let's restart round. You recommend backing up and not prematurely opening the door? Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would just restart over backing up. Because I did open the first door really early. But you don't actually have to kill this boss all the way. You only have to deal half of his health. So even though it says 128, I only need to deal 64. And my Blinkblade actually has a lot of stamina at this point. And has invisibility. So, like, 64, it's not likely, but I have a couple of blesses. Like, I genuinely think it's theoretically possible. What? Why am I at 42? I definitely went fast. I think it's when you restart round, it messes up whether you're fast or slow. If I clear out the middle room and place Snow at the closed door, he can jump 8, the room will go towards him, and the boss will be alone with the guys he summons. Yeah, it's very, very doable. I just need... I really like your idea of a heal banner. Just a heal banner right by the door. Because the wounds just were wrecking me. And I was not able to... I was kind of focusing too much on removing all of the wounds. And not enough on, like, dealing damage. So heal banner would be just amazing to become completely immune. That guy's gonna die soon. Alright, 62 damage to go. My big problem is that I'm going to have to be dealing most all of my damage from slow. Which actually means I probably shouldn't have played Drive Recharge. Because I think I'm going to be going fast, slow every other turn. This is just an attack 2. But I can do Sap Speed Bottom to ignore the slow effects, and now it's an attack 3. Can he be poisoned? Immune to poison. Let's just use everything. Can he be wounded? Hold, he can be wounded. This is the first time I've attacked with advantage and picked the other one. Alright, we short rest. Kinetic transfer is fine. We go fast and we go invisible. Oh, I don't have any bottom heals. So I'm gonna have to start long resting really soon. I can just do one more of these and then I need to be long resting. And I still need 50 some more damage, 53 more damage. Make it count bottom plus Sap Speed top. Just a default attack 2 top. I'm not even slow enough. And so I just die here. Well, dang. What is my best, like, all-out attacking turn on him? It's just 2 attacks with precision timing and blurry jab. Okay. Yeah. It's doomed. 48 damage away. Oh, he goes 85 and then 11 to overspeed then underspeed me. Ah. That's alright. It's a really fun and good level. I almost kind of want to play it without Blink Blade. In fact, I'm going to go retire Blink Blade. But I don't know if I'm going to play... I don't think I'm going to play anymore tonight. I've been staying up too late.
Day in Frosthaven. The sun is shining. It's warm enough to leave the fur coats inside, and the scouts report no enemy activity anywhere in the region. You and your fellow guards are alert.
Neutral defense, logging camp, that's fine. Craftsman, let's just use one soldier. We didn't need it. Workshop, yeah, that's totally fine. It's very cheap to repair, and I've got a ton of metal. And the alchemist, we'll use a soldier. Okay. Let's do these level ups real quick. Barricade, bolstering shout, or go back for boldening blow or meat grinder. Bolstering shout, heal 3, range 3, regenerate. That's not bad. And consume wind to add a target. But I really like barricade. It gives you a fast summon to like summon next to you for things. It gives you a relatively decent top formation that's not impossible to get out. I like this in general. It's pretty good. Let's get this other disarm. And then Blink Blade, we'll pick a card, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Because I should. I have no idea which one of these to grab. We'll get this one. Blink Blade should just be making some shoes. And then making one more potion. Or can I buy any bag items? No. And I can't craft any. Okay. Then a potion. Oh, I could just make a unhealthy mixture. That's a bag item. And now Blink Blade can retire. And I can't disenchant any of the potions because then I wouldn't own them anymore, unfortunately. And I don't have enhancements, so...
The Blink Blade finishes reading a long
and we get the
letter
trading
delivered by
post
the mail carrier, and then folds it up and tucks it in their pack.
Well, looks like I'm needed elsewhere.
You stare at them.
Lady in White. Okay, cool. That's a decent level. It's not easy, but... Alright, puzzle book. I need to go to the glowing catacombs. Tomorrow, we're going to try to beat Flotsam. I don't know if I'm adding a new character or if I'm just going with these three. Let's put Barricade in. And take out, and we'll put the Banner of Hope in. And then maybe I'm just taking out, like... Tip of the Spear and regroup. I might want Tip of the Spear's movement. Rallying Cry and regroup. Yeah. Explosive Epicenter, it was easy for me to get a bunch of targets. Rallying Cry, it's really, really hard to get the formation off for this level. And Banner of Hope is just going to be insanely good, I think. Banner of Hope and spamming ranged attacks. Although if I'm doing that, then maybe I do want the Banner of Strength, just to place the Banner of Strength. Let's drop Explosive Epicenter. And I'll just put 2 banners behind myself. Kelp did really well. And should continue to do really well. I really want to get some perks on Kelp. I have 104 gold. Let's build the trading post. I want to get as many levels in that as I can. Craftsman, I can also upgrade. Yeah, it's worth the morale to double build here, I think. And then, are there any good items that I have unlocked since the last time I was here? Heavy chain armor? That's just a pure upgrade over what I'm wearing currently. I would probably rather have Spyglass than Hunter's Necklace, I think. Boots, winged shoes are pretty decent. In my hands, weighted net, I did have good use for. Ooh, Soothing Scepter is nice if I had a rock root. With a wood, the reinforced shield could be good. Let's get a wood and make a reinforced shield. And then I could pick up a heavy sword and run heavy sword reinforced shield over weighted net. And I might have a good potion available now. Not certain on that. Kelp, since Ember Energy Source doesn't work for most of my cards, we're going to run Stamina Potion to get an extra Bane out. And yeah, Fateful Charm is probably better than Simple generally. Snowflake, anything that I want? No. Alright, what about potion-wise? Axnut Corpse Cap. Let's just see what it is. Frenzy Potion. Okay. Frenzy Potion... I guess I give to Banner. It's better than the Dead Raven. Okay. I need enhancements. So much gold on Kelp. And who all do I have available? No Meteor yet, but I could get a Trap. I could get a Geminate. I haven't played Drifter on this file. How is Fateful Charm any good? Isn't it basically a Spyglass, but you can't look at the second card before deciding? You get to put the card on the bottom, right? During your turn, reveal your next attack modifier. You may place it on the bottom of the deck. So if it's a good card, then you can just draw it. If it's a really bad card like your miss, then you get to put your miss on the bottom of your deck. So, I mean, on Kelp here, I have a -1 stun, a regular -1, and a miss. And other than that, I'm always dealing a 0 or better with every attack. So with Fateful Charm, if it's one of the bad cards, I put it on the bottom. And if not, then I can just accept the card, and then slipping into death will kill. So, I mean, it's kind of situational. It's a Spyglass with lower consistency but higher upside. Yeah, Deathwalker would be really good, but I just retired a Deathwalker. Yeah, I retired a Bone Shaper, a Geminate, a Deathwalker, and a Blink Blade. Alright, tomorrow we'll go after Flotsam. I think maybe with just this party of 3. The game lags less with just 3 characters. And there aren't any Claw Crushers here. The only reason I would want to bring... I would want to make another character to unlock enhancements. And we'll unlock enhancements by killing 2 Algox Guards, 2 Robot Bolt Shooters, and 2 Claw Crushers. But I should have some Claw Crusher levels available soon. I'm not sure if the next level... This unknown event here, it should be what gives me the next level in the Lurker quest. The, it's called like Sunken Trench or something like that, Scenario 42. Where you just need to collect some treasures. It has Night Demons, Deep Terrors, Oozes. I don't think it has any Claw Crushers. So then I guess I could go for Explosive Descent, which has Claw Crushers, but I want to see the Bathysphere level more. And then level after that has Claw Crushers. Do I have any levels here with Claw Crushers? Invasion of the Dock. The level after Flotsam, I think, has Claw Crushers. So we'll wait for that. And then make another character. Alright. I'm going to bed. Have a good one, everybody.